It is formed as habits, in habits, like and dislike. We all have likes and dislikes. Colors, for instance, some people like red color, some people like green color. Some people hate red color, some people hate green color. This has been inbred in them from one life to the next by their very action that they do. See? And then they become a habit, part of the mind, or characteristics of the mind, or personality of the mind uh, in the mind itself. So whenever the mind takes up a body, the body is just it's like a car. A driver who used to drive fast will always drive fast, regardless of what type of car he gets, right? A driver who likes to drive slow, he'll drive slow, regardless of what type of car he drives. So the mind is like the driver, and the body is like the car. So you cannot force the driver to drive according to the car, even though you might be driving a race car, but he likes to drive slow, for instance. So he drives a race car very slowly, and people think he's stupid or he's crazy because they don't understand. See? People don't understand that the mind and the body are two distinct things. But people tend to think that the body and mind is one. So if you have a female body, you have to be female, even though your mind is a male, for instance, and vice versa. With Buddhism, we understand that there are two distinct people in one person, then you can appreciate and then you can understand and don't get upset or you know that the mind is a male and you know the body is a female and you know that the mind is the master, the body is the servant. So the servant cannot dictate the master what to be. It's the master who dictates the servant what to be. And the master happened to be male and he dictated his female body to be male, for instance, like cutting the hair short, putting on pants and so forth. And people cannot understand this because this is abnormal for most people. Because generally they match, the mind and the body can generally match. Only a few that don't match, that's all. As to how they don't mismatch, I don't know. I don't know what the mechanism is. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't matter because what we want to is to understand and deal with the situation that we come across. That's all. To understand that the body and the mind are two separate persons. And the mind is the master. The mind is the one who dictates what to be, a male or a female. To be athletic or to be a professor, to be an artist. These are all the mind doing. The body just follow the order from the mind. That's all. I don't know what's the reason for a male mind that happens to get a female body. I'm not. I don't know how. Maybe some fault in the biological manufacturing process, like we do in everything. Nothing is completely perfect, 100%. That's right. Maybe part of it is because of the society itself that demands them to be. If you're a man, then you have to have a male body, for instance. And if you're a female, you have to have female body. So you have this transgender operation to get it right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ajahn.
Okay. But if we come across Buddhism and we discover that there is something better than male or female thing, that is meditation, in which you don't have to be male or female, and you can have better happiness than having this male or female thing. Then you can then forget about your mismatch if you happen to have a mismatch. Then you can just meditate and don't have to deal with people or things.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you, Ajahn.
All right.